Ravneet Phala welcomes you to her health inspired channel. So let us learn how to sprout millets, pearl millet and foxtail millet, and make sprouted millet flour with it. Hello friends, if you're trying to include millets in your diet, one of the most easily available millets everywhere is bajra or pearl millet. And this is one box of pearl millet that I will be sprouting and making flour with it. And now you can use this water, you can strain this water and just water your plants. Add this water to your plants, so that way we will not be wasting the water. So now we'll be leaving it, you can cover it, and we'll be leaving it soaked for 5 to 6 hours or overnight. Sprout foxtail millet today, and you can follow this process to sprout any millet. This is foxtail millet, and I will be rinsing it. The first step is to rinse the millet well and then soak it overnight or for at least 5 to 6 hours before proceeding with the next step. So we will be rinsing it first and then soaking it. So let us rinse it first. This is the easiest way to wash any grains or millets. So I have rinsed it, and now we'll be leaving it for 5 to 6 hours to soak in water. Our foxtail millets have been soaking overnight for almost 8 to 10 hours and they have swollen. So we will be discarding this water and using it for plants, and then rinsing it once again before proceeding with the next step. And I'll be using this colander or basket for this purpose. I'll show you how to use this water for plants. Rinse it once or twice. Okay. So now it has been soaking for almost overnight, almost 8 to 10 hours. Alright. You will need a colander or basket like this for the fermentation, for the sprouting process. You don't need anything else. I will use this water for my plants. So let me do that. You can rinse it once again. Okay, so since I'm doing two projects together, I'm sprouting bajra or pearl millet as well as foxtail millet or kangu. So these are my two colanders. We'll just need to cover it with a cloth. Just place the cloth like this. The idea is to ensure that air inflow takes place through these baskets and sprouting will happen quickly. And these baskets cost me only 10 rupees. So you don't need to invest in a sprout maker and anything like that. Even simple plastic colander or any colander that you have will work. Even a steel one works. Back home I have a steel one and I use that. But since I am away from home, I had no other option but to buy this. So just cover it and keep in shade. You don't need to keep it in sunlight, remember. We'll be keeping these in shade and checking after every 6 to 8 hours to check the progress. Checking after 8 hours. This one looks soggy. What we will be doing is we will be dipping it into water and using a wet towel. The idea is to keep the grains or millets moist. So this is a wet towel now. The millets remain moist. And the moisture and air will help start the process of sprouting. And this is the bajra millet, pearl millet. We'll be doing the same. We are just soaking the cloth in water so that it keeps the millet moist. Don't dip it in too much water. We don't want it to be completely watery. Just make sure it is moist. Otherwise, if it is too wet, then it will it will trigger the growth of fungus that we don't want. So keep it like this for another 6 to 8 hours and we'll meet after 8 hours. Okay, so we are into day 2. Let us check our sprouts. This is foxtail millet and let us check. This cloth has dried out actually, and I can see the millets dividing into 2. Can you see these? So the process has started. Now what we need to do, and these millets, they are wet. They are still wet. So that's a good sign. Now what we'll need to do is we will just wet this cloth and again put on the millets. Cover them and check them after 6 to 8 hours and keep them in shade. Don't keep them in sunlight. Let us check our bajra or pearl millet sprouts. Oh wow, and they have already started. Look at these. Can you see these small tails? They have already started sprouting, and they'll grow bigger and bigger. And look at this. Look at this already. But they are not as moist as the millet ones, the foxtail millet. So we will make sure they remain moist. So what we'll do is we will and this cloth is still moist, little moist. So what we will do is we will wet this cloth again and sprinkle little drops of water on top of this, like this. Don't drench it in water. We just want it to remain slightly moist so that the process of sprouting continues. And we'll wet this cloth again and then cover it and keep it aside for another 6 to 8 hours and check after 6-8 hours to check the growth of the sprouts. And I'm sure these will grow quicker than the foxtail millet ones. So let us sprinkle water. Okay. Because they need to remain moist, but not too wet, else they will catch fungus. Just trying to show you this stuff. Look at this. Wow, don't they look beautiful? Okay, so we will be covering these again. Just make sure the water reaches every part of it, but we don't want to drown it. Fine. And we will need to keep the cloth moist as well. So sprinkle water on it or soak it in water and then squeeze it to remove every bit of water. We just want it moist, not too wet. Get all these sprouts. Get these. After 8 hours, I decided to stop the sprouting process because my bajra or pearl millet sprouts were getting bigger and bigger. So I wanted to stop that process there. You should continue with the process if you want to grow your own bajra microgreens. I have done that as well previously, but this time I decided to make sprouted flour with this to make a video on sprouting bajra or pearl millet and making sprouted pearl millet flour with it. So I dried it in the sun. It took almost 2 days in winters to dry out completely before turning it into powder in a mixer grinder. Grind it and then you can use a sifter. If you want it finer, use a sifter and then grind again the powdered grits and then again sift. Now this is our foxtail millet and look at these sprouts. These sprouts have not grown as big as the bajra or pearl millet sprouts, but they have grown and I hope you can see the sprouts. And I stopped the sprouting process here because I did not want it to catch fungus. So I hope you find this video of sprouting millets useful. See you again.